Grinders and grindettes, the day is upon us. We all been anticipating, we all been waiting. We've been wondering what's gonna happen since maybe 2 years ago when the situation first occurred. Maybe it was 3 years ago, but it's finally happened. It's been delayed. It's been postponed. It's been a lot of propaganda. It's been a lot of lies. It's been a lot of mistruths. It's been a lot of misinformation. But today was the final decision, the nail in the coffin for Daystar Peterson, better known as Tory Lanez. He was sentenced today in Cali to 10 years in prison. And this is what it says on the New York Times. It says a judge in Los Angeles on Tuesday sentenced the Canadian musician Tory Lanez to 10 years in prison for shooting the rapper Megan Thee Stallion during an argument in 2020. And that's when it was, 2020. Wow. The culmination of the case that polarized the music world filled gossip pages and generated deeper discussion about violence against black women. He not only shot me, he made a mockery of my trauma. Megan Thee Stallion, a chart-topping artist born Megan Pete, wrote in a statement that was read in court Monday, as supporters on both sides made their final pleas to the judge. They said Iggy Azalea also penned a letter in Tory Lanez's favor for the judge to be leaning on him. That's kind of weird because she's a woman, but I think they had a relationship prior, and who knows, maybe he paid her. I don't know, but it is what it is. It was ruled out, 10 years. Listen, he's 31. He'll be home in 41. Maybe sooner. You know how that shit go. Good behavior, time served, shit like that. So it says prosecutors had sought a 13-year sentence for Mr. Lanez, saying he lacked remorse and was clearly incapable of accepting any responsibility for his own actions. That's what I think. I think if Tory Lanez would have shut the fuck up about this, never said nothing, didn't make songs, wasn't mocking her, regardless if he did it or not. I don't know. I wasn't there. But if you would have just shut the fuck up, I think the odds would have been a little more in your favor. I think that the combination of you making songs, making posts, and just having this aura like you can't be touched. Even going back to the August Alsina shit, when you punched him in the face and then lied about it. People was like, well, shit, if he lied about that when he clearly just walked by this nigga and said he wasn't even in the building, he possibly could have fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what it was. I think he was his own worst enemy in this case, you know? And then on top of that, high profile case, they couldn't just give him a slap on the wrist. I think they try to make an example out of him, being as though he's a Canadian as well. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't think that played a part in it. But he was convicted in December of 3 felony accounts. And that was another thing. It was the other charges, mainly that got him jammed up. So yeah, he was charged with other counts: assault with a semi-automatic handgun, carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence. The judge took that into account. 2 aggravating factors in the case, including that the victim was particularly, I'm sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied, vulnerable. Mr. Lane faced a maximum of 22 years and 8 months in prison. On Tuesday, he was credited with 305 days served already. So like I said, time served, etc., etc. So who knows, man? They had argued that they argued for only probation, raising many. He might have got probation. That's what they argue for. He might have only got probation if he would have laid low, did his damn shit. He could have possibly, he probably could have won Meg back over. You know how that be? You know what I'm saying? We seen Rihanna forgive Chris. If he would have played the remorseful, I'm sorry, you know, and not said nothing about it, he probably could have got her to drop this shit or just be like, yo, you know what? I'm not even going. Nigga, not a player. You got to be a player, man. Know how to play the game a little bit, man. And, you know, I just don't get that with Tory. You know, he just don't seem like the sharpest tool in the shed. You know what I'm saying? Extremely talented. Not taking none away from his talent, but just normal conversation, you could tell he not really that bright, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. I hate to see any person locked up in jail. I don't wish jail on my worst enemy. But hey, man, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Post your comments below. I would love to see what you guys think about this verdict. Did you think it was excessive? Do you think it's justice? Let me know. And make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell. Peace.